Hi, I'm Josh with Lagana Plumbing and Heating. Want to take a few moments today to talk about heat pumps. A common question that we get is, are they worth it? If I have a gas furnace or a gas boiler or a fuel oil system, is it worth converting over to a heat pump system? I'm going to take you through a presentation today, and we can talk about some system designs, what type of systems are out there and available, how we can convert an existing system to complement a heat pump system. And we can talk about the costs associated with that in terms of fuel, energy savings overall and actual dollar for dollar savings. Let's talk about system design for a minute. Typically, what we would see is what's considered a ductless system. Okay, and this is where we would have individual head units inside of the house, usually on a high wall somewhere. There would be an outdoor heat pump that would be mounted to the house or possibly stand mounted. You would see the refrigerant lines run on the outside of the house. Those typically get covered with a product called line hide. It's just an enclosure. This can be done in a multi-zone system or a single head system. In a multi-zone application, you'd have multiple indoor head units that all route to one outdoor unit. Some other options would be a mix of ducted and ductless. Okay, in this case, we can utilize an air handler with possibly an existing duct system. We can also incorporate that into a multi-zone style system where we may have an air handler and also maybe some individual head units. An application like this is really good when you have like an older home, maybe it doesn't have ductwork to the second floor. We can also add backup electric heat strips in a system like this. Another option could be what's called a dual fuel system. In this case, what we would do is may have a gas furnace, a propane furnace, or some form of a high efficiency condensing furnace that would serve as a backup to the heat pump system. We could install a cold climate heat pump with an indoor coil that mounts to the top of your furnace. There would be a control via your thermostat that would control the system. It would decide when to switch from a heat pump over to a gas furnace. And the furnace would really just be used as a backup in this type of a system. And we can also do a combination of a dual fuel system with a multi-zone heat pump. That means we could have a backup gas furnace attached to a duct system with an indoor heat pump coil. And maybe we have some in addition, or rooms that are maybe hard to heat that don't have ductwork going to them. In this case, we could add a couple of head units, maybe one or two head units, maybe in a master bedroom or a den or some office, or even maybe a finished basement. So a lot of options when it comes to how we would install a system like this. Okay, so let's talk about how we calculate savings. We are a Mitsubishi dealer. Mitsubishi will provide us with specifications for each of the different types of units. In this case, I'm going to put together a model. And what the model is going to do is we're going to express the percent of savings that we would get from utilizing a heat pump versus, say, a fuel oil furnace or a propane furnace or even a natural gas furnace. In this model, we're going to target this is a 3-ton ProHeat / Hyperheat system. It's a multi-zone system. What Mitsubishi will provide for us is different specifications at different outdoor temperatures, which we can see. I'll zoom in on this. If we look at heating at 17 degrees, okay, we see that we have a maximum capacity of roughly 49,000 BTUs. We have also a maximum power input. In this case, so to generate those BTUs would take 5,730 watts. Okay, so we'll use those numbers for our model. Okay, we also need to know what our average electrical costs are. So in New York State, the average statewide per kilowatt is about 21 cents. That's what we're going to use for this model. If you This may be way off if you live in different areas. The electrical, costs can definitely vary. But we're going to use this for this model. We're going to use average rates. So 21 cents per kilowatt. Okay. All right. So in our energy savings model, we look at a few different factors. One would be cost to operate the heat pump, and we're going to figure this out based on 10,000 BTUs. Okay. So our average price per kilowatt is currently 21 cents per kilowatt, and our price to operate this heat pump per 10,000 BTUs would be 24 cents. Okay, that's again per 10,000 BTUs. All right. If I compare that to cost to operate a propane furnace or say a propane boiler, again per 10,000 BTUs. Our average price per gallon of propane is roughly $3.50. Okay, so our price per 10,000 BTUs to operate that furnace would be 38 cents. Okay, so it's a fairly big jump from what it would cost us to operate the heat pump. If we look at fuel oil as a comparison, cost to operate fuel oil furnace or boiler per 10,000 BTUs, we'll use an average price per gallon of $4.34. And the price per 10,000 BTUs to operate that furnace would be 31 cents. Okay, so based on a percent savings, we would, again, this is at 17-degree outdoor temperature, we would see a 36% savings. If we use the heat pump versus a propane furnace, and about 23% savings over the fuel oil if we used heat pump. And again, this is at current rates. It's average based on data taken through NYSERDA through New York State. So now we could easily input a customer's actual pricing into this, and we could give you a pretty good idea of, is it worth investing in a heat pump, and is it, going to save me money at the end of the day. Again, this is based on a 17-degree outdoor temp. And the interesting thing about this is, as the outdoor temp increases, so does the efficiency of my heat pump to a certain degree, and you will see it actually will cost less per 10,000 BTUs as the outdoor temp increases. That's not the case with a propane or oil furnace or boiler. They do not do that. So this actually those will improve as the outdoor temp increases. So the next question is, what about natural gas? Is it, if I have a natural gas system, is it worth going out and investing into a heat pump? Well, one, if you want air conditioning, are you looking to add air conditioning or replace air conditioning? A heat pump really is not too far off cost-wise with the rebates that are available. So in this case, we'll model natural gas. So our cost to operate a heat pump, okay, again, per 10,000 BTUs, we're looking at 24 cents. Okay. Our cost to operate natural gas, again, furnace or boiler, per 10,000 BTUs would be roughly 20 cents. So not really seeing a savings there at 17 degrees. Okay. But what about at 47 degrees? Okay. Again, as the outdoor temperature climbs, the efficiency of our heat pump will increase, and we'll see definitely a savings there. Now, the other thing to consider is gas furnaces and boilers run about 80 to 90% combustion efficiency. Right, so the actual costs are probably more like 22 to 24 cents. So even at 17 degrees, it's still cost effective to operate the heat pump. And it's really a great application for a dual fuel type system, okay, where I have the option to do either or. So in a warmer climate, I can run my heat pump, and as the outdoor temperatures drop, there'll be some point where it may be more effective to run my gas furnace. And as prices change and fluctuate, that may prove to be, the heat pump may prove to be more efficient even at lower outdoor temperatures, even with natural gas. So that is the end of our presentation for today. And again, we just wanted to take a few minutes and discuss what type of systems are out there and what they can save you. If you have specific gas and electric information for us, in other words, your cost to operate your systems. So in other words, natural gas would be your price per therm. If you're on oil or propane, what you're paying per gallon, and what you're paying, electrical costs maybe. You can usually find all that information right on your energy bill. So if you are interested in a heat pump, please give us a call. We'd be happy to come out and model a system for you and help you, make a good decision. So, thank you.